Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to another Miraculous Monday. Do I have any announcements? I don't think so. I didn't check Instagram today, so, well, I haven't checked Instagram in a couple months, so, I don't know if there was anything there. Yeah, we're just gonna hop right into this video. I don't think I have anything. If I did and I'm forgetting, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember next week. The looks they give each other is everything. So this is from the New York special when she was like running to catch up to the bus, right? Adrian, I don't know, his expression looks fake. Something about it, like the more that I look at it, the more it looks like he's just like, ha, welcome. I don't know, it kind of looks creepy actually. I don't know. Is it just me who's like feeling a little uneasy with him looking at, I guess in this case, Marinette like that? I don't know. He looks sort of like a doll, like ha ha ha. I don't know, is it just me? I had to share this because I think most people feel the same way. My friends, me fangirling over fictional characters. Okay, well, here's the thing. I wouldn't say that I'm not on this boat. I'm sort of in the middle where it's like, okay, yeah, I can understand it, but I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not that into the characters themselves so much to where I would start like going crazy, you know? So I'm more like level-headed, thinking about things logically. So that doesn't really happen to me, but yeah, it's funny because I'm on both sides of this. Like I see both sides and I'm just an observer here. It's like, that's interesting. I'm not taking sides, I'm just observing over the whole spectrum of things, and it's pretty funny. Oh yeah, dedicated to my BFF internet_ghost. We've got a good compilation of Alia images, although I don't know why are they all rounded? That's my question. Why didn't you just leave them straight? Why did you have to round the corners? It would have just looked a lot more seamless if you just kept the corners straight. I don't know. Also, by the way, this is what Alia uses on her Instagram account for her profile picture. And then this one is from the puppeteer, I believe. No, it was Stormy Weather. It was Stormy Weather because this is the one where Adrian had that photo shoot and then that guy was like, I want you. And Alia was like, me? And that's where this expression comes from. And then she was like, oh god, I have a cold or a cough or whatever. You need Marinette over here. That's the series of events that happen in this one. So, yeah, there's a little backstory for you if you wanted to know. I feel like Adrian would actually do this. 3 a.m. I presume this is Adrian and Plag. I tried to set her up with Nino. Is this after he realizes that he likes Marinette? Maybe I'm not understanding the full context. I would think this would have to be after he realizes that he likes Marinette, right? Or at this point it's sort of debatable where if he likes Marinette or not, but in the future we know he will. So that's pretty much all that matters is the future. Like, we're in this for the long run, you know? We don't have to look to tomorrow, we can look past that, or something like that. Inspirational quotes with Aiden. Number 2, Sunshine Boy. This was made by the same person, again with the rounding corners complex, I guess. Again, I don't know why you would do that on a compilation. Like, I like rounding corners just as much as the next guy. Like, I've actually started rounding corners. Like, if you go to my most recent news video and the most couple recent news videos, I've started rounding the corners on images that I put in there. I should really look into if there's an easier way to do that, because I have to use an external website and it takes a little bit of time. But that's regardless. When you're doing a compilation like this, you don't need, or not a collage, sorry. When you're doing a collage, you don't need to round the corners, because look, it makes these weird gaps, and it doesn't look as good. So, if you're just having like a singular image like this on top of a blurred background, which, well, this just looks like a gray background, but same idea, like, then it'll look good. But when you're putting them up like this, it just, it doesn't look as good. I don't know. I don't. You should just stop rounding the corners. I would assume it takes more time depending on what program you're using. I don't know if Photoshop has a built-in feature that allows you to round corners. Because, well, no, not Photoshop. I don't need Photoshop. I need it for Premiere Pro. If anyone knows Premiere Pro, I should really just look it up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're spending more time than you have to rounding the corners. It should have gone this way. How the conversation with Adrian and Lila should have went. Lila, haha, yes, Ladybug did save me one time. We were close friends. Or we are close friends, not were. Adrian, really? Lila, mm-hmm. Adrian, weird, because last I checked, you just transferred and moved here from Italy and we had no villain attack since you came. Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, that's hilarious. Dang. Adrian missed an opportunity there, and he needs to think about it more. Although, I doubt this is ever going to cross his mind again. Because at that time, Adrian was very trusting. You know, after a couple seasons, he realized his mistakes, and he was like, Lila, you're not actually a good person. And so, he was like, okay, I don't trust you now. So before, he was trusting, and now he's realizing the truth more and more. So we will give him that. Adrian has improved. Now I want to see this. Do you guys ever think about how wild and convenient it is that out of the many Miraculous, the two that were lost were the ones that could create like freaking monsters and super villains? Like, just imagine, what if instead of akumatized people, Ladybug and Cat Noir had to fight multiple little versions of Gabriel as a mouse? That would be weird. I mean, yeah, it is just like cartoon logic here, where it's like it just happens to be the two that can actually be used for that. Alright, but can we all agree that Gabriel could probably still do some serious damage with the Mouse Miraculous? But I do quite like imagining Cat Noir trying to eat his father or Ladybug trapping him in a jar. That is funny. He should... I was gonna say, maybe they should try doing another Miraculous swap where Gabriel, like, steals a couple of the other ones and then has to use them. But then, like, I doubt he would make the same mistake, because he had the box. He should have just taken the box and ran. He didn't need... I don't know. That was just kind of stupid. I don't understand why he didn't just take the box and leave. He could have just called it a day and been like, alright, this is a really good win for me. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I have pretty much all the Miraculous, and you only have a couple. Win for me. Let's just let this be for a day, and then I'll come back and then continue to beat you. But no, he decided to give it to Chloe, which makes total sense. Yes. Sounds about right. Chloe is the worst person ever. Lila, hold my fox pendant. Lila, and then I'll blame you for stealing it once it's in your hands. Dang. That's sort of what happened with Marinette, though, in Ladybug. Chloe, how could you do that? Or not Chloe. Lila, how could you do that? I was just talking about Chloe in the last post, so Chloe was on my mind. Although, we talked about Lila a couple posts ago, so, yeah. Lila, how could you do that? But seriously, he could have at least kept the miracle box. What did I just say? Alright, let's see what this is. When Ladybug and Cat Noir can get a hold of a Miraculous in 30 seconds, which you have been trying for 3 seasons, but still haven't achieved it. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense that Gabriel just gave away the box to Chloe and been like, alright, I trust you for some reason, even though she was a hero, and she was starting to gain a couple morals, and then the writers just decided, nah, well, forget Chloe, we're not doing anything with her. Although I think she will come back as the next Queen Bee. Well, not next Queen Bee, she will still be the same Queen Bee. So, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Gabriel, why are you so stupid? I cannot comprehend why you didn't think that through a little bit. Like just keep the miracle box, you know? That would set you up for so many victories. You know, I don't know. I'm nearly the new guardian of the Miraculous. Oh, would you look at that? Your own custom-made Miraculous. Are these official? I think these are the official ones from the Zag store, right? Well, maybe not these two, but at least the rest of them sort of look official, right? Or maybe not this. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. I don't have any of them, so I couldn't really tell. But I mean, they look well made. So regardless, they are well made. All right, let's see what's over here. Oh, you got them. Oh, sweet. You got the rest. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure they haven't made all these officially. So these are either at least homemade or they are like bought on Etsy or something, in which case they would still be homemade. So, yeah, it looks really good. Does the box have the compartments though? Because that'd be like the next step, right? Is to add the little drawers in the side of the box. So I think you have your work cut out for you now. So Emily wakes up right before Hawkmoth uses the Ladybug and Cat Miraculous on her. Hawkmoth, did you just fake your own death? Hawkmoth, what kind of paranoid? Okay. I don't know. I don't find that one funny. That one's just like, it doesn't make sense. Because let's give Emily the benefit of the doubt here and say, like, she did fake her death, right? Giving them the benefit of the doubt, right? She's been trapped in the coffin for a year. She'd be dead. Like, even if she faked her death and Gabriel, like, put her down in the coffin and she was like, oh, I can finally breathe and rest easy, she'd be stuck there. She would die either way. So it just doesn't make sense. So I'm sorry. It just, I don't know. I don't like this post very much. She's just so cute. You know, instead of talking about Ladybug, I'm going to talk about this snowflake. And this snowflake and this snowflake. Because look at the detail on the snowflake. Like, you can make out the different branches on the snowflake. Ah, I love snow. Snow is so cool. It's fun to go out and build a snowman. Even though that's something that kids are supposed to do. It's still fun, okay? You can't take away my fun time in the snow. Even though where I'm at, we haven't had a big snowfall in quite some time. I mean, I made a snowman a couple times, like last year and the year before that and whatever. But there's no big snow. Like, we've had a big snow before a while ago, like 8 years ago maybe. But it's sad. We just don't get the snowfall like we used to. So I'm hoping we get some big snow this year, so that way I can make a big army of snowmen. Sort of like that Calvin and Hobbes comic, where it's like Calvin, I think Calvin's the little kid, right? Calvin makes all these little snowmen, and then he's like, we're making snowman, and then he turns into this giant monster, and he's just like terrorizing all the snowmen. It was so funny. It'd be nice to make an army of snowmen, and then make a snow fort, and then play social distancing snowball fight. Good old times back in the day. New Shanghai superhero Lady Lion? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that Africa was in China. No, it's not. This is for a completely different special. Come on. Come on. Did you read what Jeremy posted? Okay. I feel like I've had this one post is just okay, we're moving on. Can you blame her though? Layla exists, Marinette, and I took that personally. You know what? I feel that too, Marinette. I don't take too many things personally, actually. I'm a pretty chill guy. If you were to ever meet me in person and you messed up, I would just make sure that you realized you messed up, and then we'd be all good, you know? I like being chill. Being chill means that you don't get angry, you live a happier life. At least in my eyes, from my own experience. So as long as you can, if you make a mistake, just own up to it and admit it. Like, yeah, I made a mistake. Let's see, what's the most recent mistake I've made? Probably saying experiments instead of experience. But let's see, have I made any like big miraculous mistakes or have said something wrong? I don't think so. In the last news video, I tried to clarify it in the video, but I had said that like Miraculous wasn't really airing on Disney Channel, which isn't totally true. Most places around the world it is airing on Disney Channel, but it's airing specifically seasons 4 and 5, right, in the future. Right now, currently, it's airing on different channels all across the world. It's just they haven't officially made the move yet because there's still contracts in place. But eventually, when all those contracts expire, Disney Channel is going to be the main place that you watch Miraculous on. So that was probably the most recent mistake I've made. But I tried to clarify that, but I don't think I did a very good job of it in that video, and I probably should have made a little editor's note there. But I didn't think it was too big of a deal to mention, because it's, I mean, you could pretty much find it. Like, if you watch it on the TV, you pretty much know what channel it's on, right? So, yeah, I apologize for my mistake. I'm living up to my mistake, which is what we should all strive to do, because that just means if we make mistakes and we were like, shoot, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, then the world becomes a better place. And I think that's what we should try to do as human beings, you know. Instead of just taking what we were given and then making the world worse, let's try to clean it up and make the world a better place than where we found it. So that's my life advice with Aiden. I couldn't add Box Noir. Whoa, this is pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know, is there, I guess, yeah, okay, so there is significance here. That's pretty cool. Box Noir doesn't really fit in here, so that's understandable, except for, like, it'd be, like, in one of these categories. But this is a really cool graphic, I will say. This is really cool. There hasn't been a Miraculous fused with the Bee Miraculous, I suppose. That's interesting. Neither with these two and all of these. That's really cool. I like this. This is a really cool graphic. You did a good job. You know what? I'll give, how do I give award? Let's give this an award. What award should I give this one? I'll give this one, I think I did this one last time, so I'll go pound it. Not optional private message. I'll just give you a gift. I really like this one. This is a good one, and this deserves the Cat Noir Pounded. Congratulations, you have gotten my award for the week. Although I can't give one out every week, I can only give them out to particular people that I really like, because I only get 700 coins a month for my Reddit Premium. So I can only do one about a month. So congratulations, you got it for November. Everyone, please give your roast to this burnt and smashed meatball, aka Gabriel, not Father Agrest. Father, what's dark humor? Knock knock, who's there? Not, oh Jesus. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's try Adrian. Don't, just, okay. We're moving on. I don't like this one. Stop it. Gabriel, you're taking it too far. Distant running and dramatic collapsing and sobbing noises. Cat Noir singing his kitty song, me. You get the X. We don't want to hear it anymore, although that doesn't make too much sense. If you give the X, I mean, I'm only going based off of what I know from America's Got Talent. But when you give the X, doesn't that mean you don't want to hear it anymore? And it's like, I don't like this. Are you trying to say you don't like the Cat Noir song? I thought most people did. I don't know. By the way, low quality image here, kind of disappointed. Come on. Come on, you guys can do better than that. Surely it's not that hard to find a high quality version of particularly that scene, right? Like, it can't be that hard to find that scene. That's such a well-known scene. And Cat Blanc is such a well-known episode that you should be able to find clips all over the place where you can take a screenshot and make it high quality. Come on, guys. You guys are letting me down a little bit in the high quality department. And for some reason I upvoted this. You don't get my upvote because of the low quality image. I don't even think this needs a caption. I won this election by a lot, which, okay, I don't like spreading misinformation. He did not. Okay, I'm not going to get into political stuff. I'm just going to say facts. He did not win the election, so there's that. Yeah, and Marinette and Adrian are dating. We all have our fantasies, Mr. Trump. Yeah. Okay, so yes, this is factually incorrect. He did not win. I'm sorry. And for those of you who say there's fraud, there's not, which is why his lawsuits have come out with nothing. So, yeah, not to get political, just saying I like putting out facts, you know. I'm sort of the news guy, right? And if I don't post on news and facts, then That sort of ruins my credibility, doesn't it? This gets me every time. Future Cat Noir. Okay, Bunnix, my past self is gonna ask you what my relationship with Ladybug is, okay? Bunnix, and you want me to tell him everything? Future Cat Noir. Nope, be as vague as possible. Really mess with them. Bunnix laughs, you're evil. Future Cat Noir. It'll be funny later. Yes, it will be. Oh, Future Cat Noir. You are everything I hoped you would be. I bet this is what happened. You know, although you could argue that this was a paradox, right? So Cat Noir in the past met with Bunnix, and Bunnix had that, right? And Bunnix said like, oh, this is nothing, or whatever she said. And then Cat Noir remembered that, and so when Bunnix in the future said, I'm going to the past, if Cat Noir asks, what should I say? And then Cat Noir is just saying, well, what I was told was this, so you say that too. And then the cycle continues, right? But the thing is, where does the cycle start, right? That's sort of like, I don't know, it's weird. That's why time travel is weird, and some shows don't like to mess with it. So, yeah, time travel, it's a messy subject. And for the top post of this week, new image of Marinette, she looks gorgeous. Yes, this, I mentioned this, well, I covered it, but I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this. But, yes, we did talk about this in last Friday's news video. I was gonna say yesterday, but it was yesterday for me, but not yesterday for you. It's amazing how pre-recording videos works, isn't that, right? But yes, I talked about this a little bit. I didn't talk about it as much as I did the original video 2 Fridays ago, because, you know, it was just an image. It's like, I already said everything about the images, we just have a new one, right? So I didn't talk about it too much. But yes, we do have another image. Everyone wants to see Cat Noir. So do I. But like, everyone wants to see Cat Noir. What about Ollie and Nino, huh? What about representation for all the characters, right? Julika, Rose, Mark, Nathaniel. Although, we might not actually see Mark and Nathaniel, and Lila either. We might not see Lila either. Who else am I forgetting? All the characters. You know, what happened to them? Representation for the characters we need. Although, I will say, I'm more excited for Adrian than the rest. So, I'm just saying, we can be excited for all the characters because I'm sure they're all gonna look great. Just like Marinette does here. And the scenery and the lighting and everything. Everything looks so good. Can't wait. The movie's gonna be so good, especially if it's unique and not just like the season, a couple episodes taken. I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be fairly unique, and that makes me excited. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Little kitty on a roof.
Cat Noir? Cat Noir. Oh.